Hey, this is Jason on another installment of Living in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. So today I actually am down in an area called the West End. It was recently coined this descriptive a couple years ago, and really it's more of a branding thing to describe the part of town we're in relative to downtown Portsmouth. This used to be my neighborhood. I actually grew up here back in the 80s, and quite frankly, this was not a place that you really wanted to live. We've got train tracks that are just down over in this direction, but the awesome thing is that Portsmouth downtown is about 4 blocks that way, so it's walking distance to town. So I'm going to flip the camera around and I'll just show you a selection of some of the houses. So we've got a lot of new construction that are going up, but this road here kind of just goes all the way down, and there were multi-families over on the left side, and there was a factory over on the right, and again the train tracks are just beyond view this way. But you'll notice it's a mixture of some older places, but it's also a lot of renovation. So people realized that this was a great place to invest a few years back, and they came in, bought properties that were pretty run down. Really, it was quite a beat up part of town. But you'll notice now these are brand new construction right here in front of us. This was just on the market for I think about $1.5 million. A client of mine actually just recently purchased the very end property, the gray one, for $1.45 million. So the same builder built all 3 of these. But you'll get a sense of the quality. I mean, they really are beautiful homes. But with that being said, there are the train tracks right at the end of the way. So that whole adage of location, 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 it's kind of been turned upside down by Portsmouth. Nowadays, Portsmouth is the location. So it doesn't matter if you're near tracks or in neighborhoods that are still up and coming. Portsmouth is the place to be. But you'll notice these houses are all so close together, but they're really beautiful. Going left to right up there is Islington Street, which is a major street that runs out of town. And down here, just again, kind of give you a sense of some more of the houses. List price for some of these places is probably in the, something like this. I would say probably $750,000. That's probably 1,500 square feet, 3-bedroom. Here, multifamily. This would be an amazing thing to have grabbed a few years ago, just because of the the rental potential, but also just living so close to town. And you've got this place. This is interesting. So you'll notice there's a brand new back on there, which looks really awesome. So it looks like they're still doing some work up front. And then I'll just kind of show you some of the houses, and I'll stop talking for a second. But they are beautiful. But I will say here's the back side of a big condo building. So you'll notice they do have secure underground parking that's gated there. A lot of construction happening down here. As I said, everybody, the secret is out on this neighborhood. So there's, fewer and fewer investment opportunities. But any of the ones that could have been flipped have pretty much flipped at this point. But yeah, this is a really cool part of town. So there's Brewster Street, Cornwall Street, and then Mcdonough Street, and then over in the distance there's Pearl. And there's a cool little park down here that we grew up playing in. The park has been really updated and looks a whole lot different now. But it is a very, very cool place to live. Those are actually some of my clients who just drove by. That was pretty funny. And a buddy of mine lives in this house here. So anyway, the West End, Mcdonough Street, all very, very up and coming. So, if you're interested in getting more information, certainly reach out to me, and I'll do my best to give you the scoop, and nice and honest and authentic insider's perspective on Portsmouth.